Welcome to Lincoln Financial Field as the 20th ranked Hofstra Pride take on the Temple Owls. It is an American Conference matchup. As we select tails, it is heads. They will kick, and we will start things off. Hofstra has looked great so far this season. Coming off of a nail-biting win against Tulane, Luke Daniels is back to return, and we are underway as he's wrapped up. Tried to cut it to the outside. He's coming off of a 2-kick return touchdown game, and there have been a lot of reports that we might be seeing him on offense a little bit this week as well, as Eric Young picks up 6 yards. Coming out of an empty set, Houston is flushed out of the pocket. He's going to find David Taylor on the run, and Taylor picks up the needed 5 yards to keep the chains moving. Good start for Hofstra as they are approaching midfield. 1st and 10, Houston under pressure finds Kyle Robbins. They love that play. They love having the corner route from the slot paired with the post route. It's a great way to create some space. As 1st and 10, complete to Michael Staples over the middle, a gain of 19. 1st and 10, inside the red zone. It's a read option, and J.J. Houston keeps it himself and has 9 yards. So 2nd and inches for the Pride. Young in motion. Houston, quick pass to Eric Young, who is going to pick up just enough to set up 1st and goal. Now 2nd and goal from about the 8-yard line to give to Young. And Eric Young bounces off of some linemen, but does not get into the end zone. 5 carries, 16 yards on the opening drive. 3rd and goal for Hofstra. Lamont Scott in motion. Houston rolls out, and he's going to throw to Kyle Robbins, who had to come back for it, but he shouldn't have left the end zone. He could have cut to the left, and that would have been a touchdown, but instead, Hofstra settles for 3. Opening possession for Temple. Pass over the middle is caught. Anthony Russu with a nice touch pass to Jason Kelly to start things off. 1st and 10, play action. Pass into traffic is caught somehow by Lane. And he's going to take this one back 55 yards. Justin Lane just leapt over Jupiter Jackson. It was basically a contested pass. And the pass by Anthony Russu, while a dangerous one, works out in the end for Temple as they take a 7-3 lead. Next Pride possession. Houston looks, fires to Lamont Scott. In between the cover 2, a gain of 27 yards, and Houston's arm is just electric. 2nd and 2 for the Pride. Houston rolls out, has a lane to find Lamont Scott. On the curl, a gain of 11 yards. They're playing a little bit off after Scott has shown the speed to beat them deep. 1st and 10, pass to Eric Young underneath, and Young spins and has 13 on the short little option route. 1st and 10, monster look. They love throwing screens from this. It's a little predictable when they line up this way, but it is very effective because you don't know which way the screen's going. 2nd and 2, handoff to Eric Young on the stretch. Eric Young down to the 1 and knocked out of bounds just shy of the end zone. So we'll do it again. 1st and goal. Houston, read option, pitches it to Young. Touchdown, Pride. There we go. They are on the board with the touchdown, and it is 10-7. Start of the 2nd quarter. The handoff to Sean Gaines. Not a lot of handoffs from Temple so far in this game, as Gaines has 13. 1st and 10, Russu over the middle has Oliver. And that's another completion for Anthony Russu, who's looked good through the air. A very good secondary for Hofstra has struggled in recent weeks as Kelly breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and is met by Jupiter Jackson. That's still a gain of 32 yards, though. 1st and 10, man in motion. Russu drops back, has his tight end, Bennett, down to about the 2. So 1st and goal, handoff, Gaines, touchdown, Owls. They reclaim the lead. It's 14-10. 3rd and 3 for the Pride. Houston to Michael Staples, spins out a defender, and Staples on the slant has about 18. 3rd and 1, I formation for the Pride. They still have 3 wide, though, on the field, and the give to Eric Young. It's a first down and more as he stumbles forward for a gain of about 8. 2nd down now for Hofstra as they are in Temple territory. Houston looking around, throws to Robbins on the sideline. They're going to give him the first down. I disagree, but I'll take it. 1st and 10, handoff to Luke Daniels. And Daniels with a hard cut into the end zone. His first career rushing touchdown. And the Pride are back out on top, 17-14. Just watch this cut. Just completely puts the defender on skates. And that's another touchdown for Daniels, who's become so electric and important to this Pride team. 2nd and 1, man in motion for Temple. They love having motion as Russu to Kelly again. It's a gain of 16 yards. 3rd and 2 for Temple. Anthony Russu, it's a pitch to Gaines. Both defenders committed to the quarterback. That is just bad communication. And that's going to set up 2nd and goal now for Temple. 1:49 left. And Gaines gets into the end zone again. His 2nd time in this game. And it's 21-17. Can Hofstra respond? 3rd and 2 for JJ and the Pride. And Houston steps up, throws. Doesn't have much behind it. It is picked off by Bruton. And we are going to head to the half with the Pride trailing 21-17. Temple has a chance to take the lead in the American Conference. Can they knock off the 20th ranked Pride? Find out right after this.
30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation.
And we are back. 2nd and 3 for Temple as they are already driving to start the second half. That is complete over the middle. Another first down. To the Hofstra 34-yard line from under center now. Russu, who's looked excellent, finds Oliver over the middle. Big plays, good depth changes, and precision passing has been their staple all game long. 3rd and 5. Russu has to throw this one away. 24 for 31, 310 and a touchdown already as they take the field goal to make it a 7-point lead. Can Hofstra come back and tie it up? That is the million-dollar question. 3rd and 2, the give to Eric Young. Bounces off of his own lineman, and he's going to pick up 4 yards. Only needed 2. Good way to keep the chains moving. 1st and 10, Houston to Lamont Scott. And Scott has another first down, a gain of 14 yards. That's his 5th reception on the day. 2nd and 6 now. Houston finds the corner blitz and finds Robbins for the touchdown. We are tied. Next possession for Temple. Already tied it up, and this pass to Bennett is caught. PJ Bennett with another reception. He's been a good safety blanket for the Owls. Now McNeil in motion. Russu looking around. It's a 4-man rush, but they're not getting to him. He's going to throw to the sideline, and it is intercepted! Michael Hickman with the pick, as there was just too much time for him. It would have been illegal touching regardless, but that's a big turnover for Temple. Hofstra has a chance to take the lead. 1st and 10, pass to Jason Hill is incomplete, broken up. Hill is a big body without great hands, and that's definitely something that we've seen our fair share of. 2nd and 10, a counter to Eric Young, spins out a defender, and Eric Young, lethal in space, has 23 yards. 2nd and 10, Houston looks left, throws, and this is intercepted right back. Just a little too long. He waited. That's a rookie mistake. And, well, Temple takes back over. 3rd and 11. It's a screen to Gaines, and Mackey is there on the stop. So they're forced to punt. 6:40 left. Houston flushed out of the pocket, but he has all green grass ahead of him as JJ picks up about 25 yards on the ground. 1st and 10. Houston rolls out. He's going to take off with it, and he's going to slide down. That's a first. Back-to-back runs for Houston. That one was more willing than anything else as Luke Daniels gets another handoff. It's a gain of 6. Good to see him on offense. Such a good kick returner. Got to give him at least a few opportunities to put the ball in his hands. As Eric Young again has another first down. 1st and 10 for the Pride. From about the 20-yard line, Houston rolls to his right. Throws to Eric Young. What a dart! Rolling to his weak side. And JJ just steps up and fires a pass to Eric Young. That is a hell of a throw. And Hofstra has taken the lead, 31-24, with inside 4 minutes left. After the run by Russu, they're towards midfield. 3rd and 1 for the Owls. Hand off to Gaines, and he's going to power through the tackle from Slater. That is some good running. It's a gain of 5. 2:35 left. Hicks in motion. Coleman's in the backfield, and the handoff is to him. Coleman has a lane, and he's down inside the 10-yard line. A quick touchdown from Temple could be good for Hofstra, or a stop, either one, as it's complete to Kelly, and there it is. Touchdown Owls, and we are tied. Hofstra, though, has a chance to win this game in regulation. Ensuing kickoff. Luke Daniels back on his own 5-yard line. And Daniels is going to cut to the outside, get some blocks. Luke Daniels has speed, gets away! Luke Daniels does it again! Touchdown Hofstra, 95 yards. And it is 38-31. But that gives Temple a lot of time left. Russu over the middle to Lane has the first down and more as he makes a nice cutback against Jupiter Jackson as they're down to the 45-yard line of Hofstra. 1st and 10, 1:35 left. In motion is the tight end. Adjusting the play is Russu. They're taking their time. And the pass to the sideline is caught by Lewis, working against Tony Herring, and that's a gain of 20. 2nd and 1 for the Owls. Russu looking around, fires, finds Fred Smith. Touchdown Temple. And that ties the game up with 45 seconds left. So JJ has been very good, has 2 interceptions though, and he tries to correct it here. Pass over the middle to Lamont Scott is caught down to the 47-yard line. Empty set, 2nd and 10. Houston drops back, throws, and it is intercepted! The 3rd pick of the game. This is Adam Georgia Borst with the pick, and that is a huge turnover, and it means that we are headed to overtime. Heads or tails? Tails never fails. Hofstra wins the toss, and they elect to start on defense. So Temple Owls will start on offense. 1st and 10 after a face mask. Russu over the middle to Kelly. Powers through Isaiah Dickens, and they score on 2 plays. Touchdown Temple. So now Hofstra has to answer back. 1st and 10. 4 wide receivers on the field for the Pride as the give is to Eric Young. And Young has the first down. Good start. 1st and 10 now. Triple option. Eric Young keeps it. Eric Young gets it, and he is down to the 1. 1st and goal. Young handoff. Touchdown Hofstra. We tie it back up. Now, next offensive possession, Hofstra starts with the football this time around. 1st and 10, Kyle Robbins in motion. It is a triple option, and Houston's going to keep it. And JJ picks up 9.5. Has not thrown a pass yet here in overtime. 2nd and inches, triple option again. Houston pitches it to Luke Daniels. And Daniels in once more. Touchdown Hofstra. Make it 52-45. Now Temple has to answer, or they lose. Coming out empty from the gun is Anthony Russu. Pass is caught! Irvin Sykes just a little too shallow on that pass. Next play, give is to Sean Gaines, and Gaines is met by Jackson. 3rd and 10 after a false start. It is a screen pass to him. Gaines gets around the edge, and is in, and we are tied. Now, after every touchdown, a 2-point conversion is required. 2nd and 10. Russu is sacked. Lamont Brewster powers through up the middle. 3rd and 14. Russu. Pass to Gaines. He gets away from Brown, but he cannot get away from Jackson. They will take the field goal after Hofstra tries to ice them. The kick from the right hash, just about 40 yards, is up, and it is good. Hofstra can now win the game with a touchdown. 1st and 10, play action. It was a read option play action, and Houston's just going to roll out with it himself and get out of bounds. That is a late hit, but no flag is thrown. 2nd and 7. Triple option. Houston keeps it. And he is down to the 1. 1st and goal. JJ leaps, but he can't get in. Temple with the stop. 2nd and goal. They come out in the Wildcat this time. Daniels in motion. Young gives it to him, and Luke Daniels is stopped. 3rd and goal. If they don't get it, what's going to happen here? Houston read option. He is in! Touchdown Pride, and they survive on the road. 58-55 is your final. A back and forth thriller as it goes to triple overtime. But the Hofstra Pride hold on in the end, and they will improve to 6-1 on the season. A very good record and a very good performance. JJ did have some interceptions, but the run game was extremely potent. Luke Daniels had 3 total touchdowns. Lamont Scott was big. Defense, struggled at times, but Michael Hickman with a huge interception, Brewster with a huge sack. And that's really all there is to it. Russu, 48 for 57, 562 passing yards. That is absurd. That blew away any school record. Some player notes. We get Brandon Watkins. We get Eric Marshall. We also get Chad Garrison. And one more. We will get Caleb Duquette, who is pretty much a wide receiver. He is a 6'6" wide receiver. He's an athlete, but he's going to come in a 6'5" from Huber Heights, Ohio. Kyrie Walker committed to NC State, which is unfortunate, but we get Duquette, we get Brandon Watkins, and we get Eric Marshall. Those are some big names that we bring in right here. We're also competing for some other guys, so it's very interesting. I think we'll be able to get some more help on the defensive line. Watkins is a stud. Eric Marshall, very good player, 91 speed at strong safety, and Garrison is extremely fast as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode, we'll be taking on UCF. I'm Moonlight Swami, and that will be coming to you guys on Tuesday. Peace!